What? That's right, today we're talking peanut butter. Now, peanut butter, sure, it's got protein in it, right? But you're mostly going to be eating it for its fat content, because not only does it got fat, it's got good fat, alright? And you may be thinking to yourself, but I don't want that. I don't want to get fat. I want to get lean. I want to get cut. Well, listen. Fat plays a big role in your diet. You need to eat fat because fat is a source of fuel, okay? You want to start transitioning your body. If you are trying to get lean, you are trying to get cut, you're going to want to start transitioning your body to use this fat instead of carbs for fuel. Because as soon as you start getting more fat in your diet, it's going to tell your body to use the fat for fuel, and then when your stomach's empty, it's going to say, okay, I'm going to need to look for more sources of fuel, and it goes to the fat rather than the carb storage, which builds up in the liver. So, now that we got that, there's one other thing. A high-fat diet. This is kind of risky because, you know, people can, once I tell you this, people can take this to the extreme. A high-fat diet increases your testosterone. Okay, it's been proven. So, now that you know that, don't be going out just eating peanut butter all day, eating sticks of butter. Don't be doing that. That's just risky and could be stupid. I don't know. You want to do everything in moderation. That's just the way things work. Moderation. So, now that you know that, let's talk about the peanut butter. You go to the store and you see the aisle. It's got so many varieties. I mean, you got your plain peanut butter, you got your natural peanut butter, you got your almond butter, you got your peanut butter with additives in it, you got your reduced fat peanut butter, you got your cashew peanut butter, and then you got hazelnut spread. So what do? You know, it's like, where do I go? You know, which one's the best for me? Alright. Well, I'm not going to tell you which one's the best for you. I'm going to tell you which ones to avoid. How about that? So let's go right off the bat. I said you eat peanut butter for its fat content, yeah? So now why would you go ahead and buy yourself some reduced fat? Now, nothing against this brand particularly. The whole product line is just ridiculous. You know, you think of the ingredients. The ingredients are in the name. I know people think it's a joke, but really, it should just be peanuts and oil. Right? So, maybe a little salt, some sugar if you need it, whatever. But, you know, you look at the ingredients on the reduced fat one, and it's got a paragraph. Not only does it got that, but it's also got hydrogenated oil. Now, that might not be a word that you're familiar with. You know, it's oils, whatever. No, this stuff is trans fat. Now, I know you know what trans fat are. Okay, trans fat increase your bad cholesterol, which can lead to a whole bunch of bad stuff. So you want to avoid that. And you may look at it and you say, okay, it's got hydrogenated fat, but it doesn't have any trans fat on the label. It says 0. That's because the FDA says that if it's got less than 0.5 grams, they don't got to put it. So, you know, don't just avoid it. Because when you buy peanut butter, almond butter, cashew butter, whatever, it's going to have it. They use it to separate. They use it to prevent it from separating. Okay? So, it's not like it's really there, but as soon as you go beyond, and we all know this happened before, as soon as you go beyond the serving size, that's when it starts to add up. So you want to be careful with that. So let's get down to the varieties. Reduced fat, throw it away. Sorry, it's not going to help you, it's going to hurt you. Sorry. So we'll get that out of there. Next. These additives, these peanut butters with additives in it. This one has vitamin A and iron. Good, I guess. Where are they getting it from, you know? It's not natural, probably. Again, the ingredient list is a paragraph, and I don't want to be reading a paragraph, especially words that probably can't, pronounce whatever. So you avoid that too. There's no need. You're going to get vitamin A from if you're eating a proper diet, you're going to get the stuff from other sources. So just push that away. Cashew butter is good. It's it's a designer brand right now. You know, you're only going to get these little guys, and they're going to be like $9 a bottle. So not really feasible. They taste fine. They're higher fat content, and they do offer different nutrients, different metals that you might not get with generic peanut butter. So if you want to get it, just to try it, you're probably going to like it if you like cashews, because, you know, that's what it is. But it's not really necessary for the price. So if you want to try it, get it, but if you don't, you're not missing anything. Almond butter, however, that's a different story. Almond butter gives you a lot of nutrients that peanut butter won't give you. The prices are kind of comparable, you know. It's been on the market for a little while, so it's been able to be competitive price-wise. But it tastes like almonds. A lot of people might not like almond butter. I like it because I really like almonds, and I know that almonds give me my magnesium that I'm not going to get from peanut butter. I'm not going to get it from other sources of food. So if I can get it from this, and I know it tastes good, you know, it's a win-win. Plain peanut butter, like not natural, like this is the stuff that you had as kids, that's pretty bad too. I'm not saying it's bad because it's you know, like not healthy, because you know it's got essentially the same stuff as like legitimate peanut butter. It's just they cut corners, you know, just to keep prices really low for the family. If you can avoid it, avoid it. If you can go with the real deal, and when I say real deal, I mean natural peanut butter. Natural peanut butter is where it's at, because it is, I mean, you read the ingredients, you go from the reduced peanut butter to the natural peanut butter, and you read the ingredients list, you see a paragraph, you know, something you have to put a bookmark in to get back to, and then you see this has got maybe 5 ingredients, maybe even less than 5, like the really, like, you know, like the hardcore stuff, maybe 2 ingredients, but, so, you know, I am a firm believer in buying natural peanut butter. If you see it on sale, jump on that. Buy one, get one free. Just go like this. Just go like this into the cart. I don't know if to last me the rest of the year. And oh, don't. Alright, I don't know if this is just me. Just don't eat it before bed, because I've noticed this a lot, that I'll eat that before bed, be in heaven while eating it. You know, it's like, peanut butter. And then, like, 3 hours, I wake up 3 hours into sleep just sweating. Because I don't, only when I eat peanut butter, I just wake up sweating. So, I don't eat it before bed anymore. And then, that leaves us with the last part. The Nutella. Nutella is completely different. They didn't even call it butter. They don't call it, because it's, oh, it's got hazelnut. They don't call it hazelnut butter, you know. If they did, got cashew butter, why don't they call it hazelnut butter? Because it's not just hazelnut. It's basically chocolate with hazelnut flavor. It's basically them candies that you get in the gold wrapper. Yeah, but in a, you know, an excessive serving size. So, you know, get that maybe if you're like, I'm going through something. I need this. Yeah, okay, you get a break, whatever. I'm not judging anybody, but if you don't need it, don't get it. Kind of like the other stuff, like the cashew butter. And then, you know, if you always want to do it from scratch, there's always the trusty peanuts. You take that. I'll put a video together how to make it. It's really easy. I mean, come on. Not only are the ingredients in the list, but also the instructions. You know, you take peanuts and you just mix it with butter. Kinda. I'll put a video together, don't worry. And it's actually pretty good. You know what's going in it, you know. And that's pretty much it. So we're putting a website together that was going to show the like the other benefits of all this stuff, you know, the science behind it. A lot more things that's easier to explain in words that you can see than in, you know, like a 10-minute video. So look out for that. It's coming out soon. And now that you know about natural peanut butter, don't be taking it all from me. Come on. I don't want to be going to the store and having none of the shelves. So, you know, if you like it, subscribe to the video, and share it with your friends. Let the world know what you